and so on. The Targa Florio is how I can emphasize, I guess, what's the word? For me, there was just no problem going from one to another. On the Targa Florio, for example, in a rally car, people would often ask me about rallying, what's the difference? In a rally car, basically, even today, if you're going in a straight line, there's a good chance you're not really totally under control if the car's pointing the way you're going. Because rally driving, except on pure asphalt, which almost doesn't exist anymore, the car is always doing this because you're on ice, snow, gravel, loose surfaces, and you can't steer it in the traditional way. On a loose surface, if you turn the wheel and you're going fast, what happens? You just simply go straight on. So you can only steer it by how you balance the car on the approach to a corner. On a racetrack, however, you want to be absolutely the opposite to drive. If a race car is going sideways, it's losing time, because a race car should be absolutely glued to the track and driving like it's on rails. And in the Targa Florio, I could use both those abilities to my advantage. Nobody else could do it, because they could only drive one way or the other. But I found on the Targa Florio, through the three little towns, Cerda, Colesano and Campovelici, one of their major industries in the northern part of Sicily is marble. And when they carve the marble out of the mountains, it leaves dust all over the roads in the cities, much finer than flour. I mean, you can't see it, it's just there. And even in normal shoes, you can feel it's slippery. And so what I would do, I discovered this the first year, and then from then on, what I would do in the Targa Florio, out on the open road, I would drive like a race driver, on rails, with the car never sideways, just flowing on rails. And the moment I came into one of the three little towns, I then would drive it like a rally driver, because to drive like a race driver meant that every corner was very slowly like this, because it wanted to go straight on. And so I would simply start turning the car sideways on the approach to corners and drive through the towns like a rally driver, and then go back onto rails when I came out the other side. That's the difference.